Hey, welcome back to the channel, y'all. I appreciate you for hanging out once again. Yeah, so I cut up a Scaletrains SD40-2. I mean, at this point, just taking risk, risking it all for the big bucks. No, for real. It's just artist behavior. There's no real rhyme or reason. I just had a Scaletrains and I wanted to cut it and make it look like either it was left in the yard somewhere, like an old train graveyard, or they might be fixing it or working on it. But it was fun. It was just a fun little project to do. I got a lot of, well, I ain't gonna say a lot, but there was quite a bit of few people that had some things to say on the social media outlets. Anyway, I cut it. Here's the results. Here's how I got to where I got. Check it out. Let me know what you think. I'll be back at the end. Okay, so what is up, y'all? And yeah, like the title said, brand new. Well, not brand new. I bought it off this friend of mine from I think Facebook Market or somewhere. And yeah, it's, I think I may have ran it once. It came as like DCC ready, but I think I put a DCC chip in there or something and ran it maybe once or twice. It's just been sitting in there. So yeah, it's almost brand new, but fully functional, fresh out the box. And I just was like, you know what? I'm gonna chop it up. Here I took off the upper part of the frame / weight of it. Cut some of the wires because I knew this wasn't going to run ever again. So I just cut everything out of there. There's a little motor, and there's the shell, all prepped for what's coming up next. Ow. It's hot. And yeah, so with this, I just took my time, really, and just was trying to make clean cuts. I mean, I knew I was going to eventually at some point, go back, take off the little burrs and sand it up a little bit, but I still wanted to try and keep these cuts as straight and as clean as possible. And here is the end result as far as me cutting it. I sanded the sides a little bit. The part I didn't get a chance to record is the frame part, that metal part. I had to use my Dremel also to cut away at some of that framework with my Dremel because I needed to fit this piece of styrene for the floor, just so I could have everything even and spaced out. If I wouldn't have cut that metal frame, the bottom part, it would have just not fit right. Got most of this from like just a lot of references I seen of engines that had been chopped, and trying to get as many references as possible. So, one, this is not anything as far as the little details and stuff that you'll see that I put in here, it's not prototypical. A lot of people, well, not a lot, but there was quite a few people were like, what is this and why isn't this in here? And honestly, from the reference that I've seen and the pieces that I picked out of that reference to use, is just artistic freedom. You know what I'm saying? Like, I cut a Scaletrains engine and was just like, hey, I want to make it look cool. I was just going for looks, not totally prototypical. So here I just used a bunch of just little scrap styrene and some scrap pieces from a 40K Warhammer. Those little hoses there from some figures, or I think they're guns or something from 40K. Some just regular wire, and here I'm just doing my typical weathering now, so it's sped up. But just to talk more about, for the guys that been following me for a while, y'all know I'm an artist, and it's just artist behavior. I posted in the Scaletrains group on Facebook, and a lot of people were saying, why use this really good engine versus some just random blue box, or something lesser value. For me, it's you're just taking a greater value. You're taking a greater risk with something like that. Most artists that I know, whether living or dead, all of them took big risk. It's Scaletrains. It's one of the huge companies out there that is a go-to for people buying their stuff, and the reason is because it's great detail. It speaks for itself without you having to say anything. And yeah, you got Athearn and who else out there? Walthers, and just the other companies, Rapido. And I'll probably end up cutting one of them up too. I don't care, It's not like I have a lack of engines that I can't use. But again, the main thing with this was it's just you taking a bigger risk. A lot of people also were saying like, hey, I want to do that too, and that's cool. Do it. Jump in, take the dive. You ain't bother nobody. It's your layout. You do what you want. We all do what we want. Let's be happy, and let's just model for the most part. I'm here again, just weathering, doing what I do, using oils and powders and thinners and all that stuff. I ghosted some of those numbers, some of the letters, but overall, this was just fun. I wanted to do a Scaletrains because that's, again, big, and I'm going big. And don't take anything too serious, y'all. Just have fun. That's all I gotta say, because we can get lost in all the numbers and rivets and all that stuff. Just, man, do you and have fun. And here's the finished product. Like I said, it's not prototypical. There's some stuff that I'm sure, this one guy listed off a whole paragraph of things that wasn't there, but it looks cool, right? That's my goal, is for things to look cool and to hopefully look somewhat realistic. I think I pulled it off. But yeah, I mean, that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video and just looking at the process of what I've done. I know there was some pieces that I missed because I typically get in the zone when I'm creating and doing stuff like this, whether it's graffitiing or whatever. And I honestly sometimes forget to press the camera button to record. So, but I hope I covered everything. If you guys got any questions, man, like, feel free to ask them, write them below, message me or whatever. Y'all follow me enough on you know, Facebook or whatever. But again, it was just fun. Here it is in the train facility, just chilling. I'm not sure where I'm gonna put it at on a new one, if I want a train graveyard or if I want to really act like they're working on something. So, but again, I hope you guys enjoyed the process and what I did to it. Scaletrains, this for you, man. Send me another train so I can chop another one up. Peace out, y'all. All right, y'all, and there you have it. Semi-new Scaletrains engine, chopped up. It was fun. You know, it was a good project. I feel like anyone can do it, honestly. On a scale from 1 to 10, I'm going to say it was probably either a 4 or 5, honestly. And that's probably not even having that vast modeling skill, right? It wasn't that bad. The probably the more harder part would be is cutting the metal part, but other than that, I mean, get you some reference and take a look at it and just go for what you know. Do what you can. If not, try it again, get another engine and try it again. Maybe not a Scaletrain, or who cares? Have fun, it's your layout. I want to thank my Patreon folks. I appreciate y'all from the bottom of my heart. Thank you. And I think that's it, y'all. I got another video, I think, in the chamber ready to go. So maybe we'll get a 2-for-1 this week. I don't know. Also, I wanted to see if you guys can help me out. When's a good time for me to go live on Sundays? I tried to do a poll on Facebook, but something with Facebook is not allowing me to create a poll and ask this question. So I want to ask it to y'all, since I'm gonna be doing it for y'all mainly, that it's gonna be live on YouTube. So I just wanted to see when a good time. And I'm thinking like either 3, 6, or 7 p.m. Eastern time. So out of the 3 times, 3, 6, or 7, just drop the number in there. Also, let's talk about, you know, cutting up expensive trains. Anyway, check out the next video in one of these corners, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace, and I appreciate y'all. I'm out.